I really don't know what to really think right at the moment with this war that's going on. But one thing's for sure, all of you are going to have to fear for your life now, whether you're going to live or die. This war is probably the only thing I would say it might have to get you worried big time. You guys can just say, no, we're going to be safe. How the hell would you know that? No one's certain for sure if we're all going to be safe about this. Already, these guys who they're attacking in Syira, or if I'm pronouncing that correctly, they've already mentioned that they can target LA if they wanted to, or anywhere else in New York, which means keep your eyes open, guys. I don't know what kind of decision Trump is making here, but what's going through his mind. But you realize you are putting everybody at risk. I kind of see it as you stuck your nose into a problem that's not even ours. Now you wonder why some people had to live a nightmare, and now you might just bring that nightmare to us next. All I can say is, Trump, since you stuck your nose where it does not belong, you better make sure you take out every single sick bastard and not leave a single one. And I don't think war is never the option, because we all know people who are leaders who think war is a big thing to them. You ain't shit, man. Honestly, I would say this to you. You ain't shit. But the only thing you're gonna do is put a fucking bullet to my head. That's your only option. You know what? Screw the weapons. Screw you. All I can say is you ain't shit. But right now, everybody's gonna have to worry about themselves now. It's gonna be tough to even try enjoy life when you know all that shit's going on right now. What is there to think now? So while everybody's playing video games, entertaining, and doing all that shit with your girlfriends or whatever, you got a war that's going on around there that's happening that you're not sure it could spread here. You gotta think about that. But what is there to do right now? But all I can say to you guys, keep your eyes open. Make sure that you don't wind up like the lost souls. Because the people who have died in 9/11, much respect to you guys. If anything happens, what happened to them, all I can say right now, you might be the next one to be one of the lost. But once you end up experiencing something about death, and then it was an attack, thank Trump for ruining your life. That's all I can say. If you end up getting killed. Now a lot of you are trying to say, no, Trump is our savior. He can help us. I'm willing to give a guy a shot. But from how I'm seeing it, it's only going to send a real bad message toward us. I'm not scared, but like I said before in my video, I'm not going to die over somebody's stupid decision. And I think anyone would agree on that. So all I can say is, Trump, you better make sure you take out every sick bastard while you already stuck your nose where it doesn't belong, because that's their nightmare they have to live. You think people want to live that nightmare as well here in Vegas or LA or anywhere else in the world? You think people want to live that because you're bringing it to us? I don't think anybody does. So how I see it, you better, and I'm just saying too, I hope you take out every sick bastard there is who enjoy killing their own people. I don't think anyone deserves to be living like that. Why would you want to have your own people take someone's life out? Your own life. And it happens with your own people. That's just wrong. And I can see why most people leave their hometown to come here. because they want to be free. They want to be away from this nightmarish life. They have love for their hometowns. I respect that. Who doesn't? Then you got this problem that's going on in North Korea. And I hear what's going on. This guy Kim Jong is trying to cause a fight. Look, I got respect for North Korea. Anybody who's from the Korean side, whatever side you guys are from, north, south, I don't care. I respect you guys, man. I respect all cultures. But it makes you wonder what's going through you guys' mind when you're hearing what this Kim Jong is doing, or anywhere else they're doing, trying to cause a fight. You really want a part of that life? That war? A war that can wipe you out, your children out as well. Think about it. You guys need to take charge of your own culture or something. Get rid of something that's trying to do harm to your own people. And I'm not talking about anyone who's trying to cause a fight with you. The people who's a bad leader is what you need to focus on. I kind of see Kim Jong as somebody that needs to be removed. And I'm not from North Korea, I'm not born from North Korea or nothing. I think Kim Jong needs to be taken out from leadership. He doesn't need to have a bullet in his head. It's the same thing how I feel for Trump. He doesn't need a bullet through his head. He needs to get removed. You guys have the power to kick him out. Guys just don't stand there and let things worse happen to you and your people. Do something to change it, man. You guys have to be the how you call it? You guys have to be the mouth. You got to be the talk. You guys got to speak up. You cannot let your own people get killed because of your own leader thinks it's a good idea to start a fight. Now these days, I don't think anybody will ever try and use fist. There is no such thing as fist. The only thing there is just pure these toys they want to kill each other with. All I can say this right now, as these years are going to go by, we're in 2017. I have a feeling our history, our generation is going to go down history as probably one of the worst. No matter how much people are going to stand there saluting and say, yeah, we're great. When they're going to find out the whole story, when our children grows up and that our story is told about this war this and war that. I don't know what to say, but I wanted to put this video out because of what's going on, and I'm surprised this is what's happening that Trump did. All I can say is you better make sure, Trump, you take out every sick motherfucker out there, since you put your nose where it does not belong. But you know what, then again, I probably would have done the same thing as you, to be honest with you. Would I regret it? Yes, I would. But once I've started it, I cannot turn back. So you better make sure they don't send no message down over here, and make sure every single one is caught. And that goes to anybody who is over there doing the bombs. Get every single one. If you guys got special devices that can locate anyone who works with these bad people, make sure you take everyone out. Don't leave anything, because if one survives in hiding, they're going to find ways to try and attack back without no one noticing. You should know that. I would never encourage this, but at this point, I'm not going to die because of Trump's decision. I'm just telling you right now, and I think anyone would say it, you better make sure every one of them are not around. Because I understand there are some people who do not deserve to live in this world and enjoy the smell of flesh and blood. Believe me, if scientists would have made me into a weapon, I would actually tell Trump to back out every single ship and everything. I would have done that war myself. Show you what it's like to be embarrassed, to be fight against one person if I was a weapon. Believe me, I will not be scared, and I'm not scared of dying either. But right now, this is not about me. This is about us living, doing everything we can survive, not lose any more lives. We've already lost so many. And I feel bad for the people who have died already. The children, the women. If they're sending pictures towards Trump, I find that a disrespect and a disgrace to humanity. I believe humanity has a chance to live and see the future as long as we live. But some believe that humanity deserves to get wiped. All of us. To be killed. We make mistakes. Just because we make mistakes does not mean we cannot fix it. But I will end it right here, and I will say to everybody, enjoy your life while you still have it. Because if something happens, at least you know who you can thank for ruining your life. But I got no hate, no disrespect towards no culture. I love the Chinese. I love the Russians. If you're German, I love that too. I respect you guys' culture no matter what. We're all different in many ways. But that's why we learn from each other. And you'll be surprised. You might make really good allies, really good friends. I do not know what you guys think when you hear me talk like this, but a change needs to be done. I believe wherever you're at, and if you got a leader who's out of control, you have the power to remove that person. If you believe your people has gone through enough of torture and pain, and you lost family because of it, in your own home world, with your own people, you got to change that. You have to fight and make your world a better place again. This is just a positive message for you guys. I still think war is never the answer, and it's always going to go down history when the day I die. At this point, I hope we do live a long time, but we'll see, I guess, knowing how this is going on. This video is different. I'm not gonna talk about no video games or whatnot. This is serious shit that's going on, and I know no one's gonna do this or talk about it. Spread this message around if you guys agree with my words I have to say. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. May us do what we can to save our future for all of us. Take care, everybody.